Okay, last night, four Jacksonville Jaguars players were arrested for failure to pay a £50,000 bar tab. Yes, 50 grand they racked up in bar bills. They tried to do a sneaky exit. They got caught. They got detained. They got arrested. They were then going to be charged with fraud via deception, which is basically a posh way of saying theft. They then agreed to pay when they were facing quite reasonably serious charges. This is not how Jacksonville Jaguars are going to win hearts and minds. If their owner is that serious about possibly at some point relocating the team to London because he's still interested in buying Wembley, even though the deal has collapsed with Zahid Khan there. No, this is not how you win hearts and minds. Yeah, no. It's showing disrespect to the opponent because they're obviously thinking, we're going to win. We're going to go out and drink the night before. Disrespect to the opponent shows a lack of professionalism, which I thought we'd left this crap behind in the 80s and the 90s. Apparently not. No. It's not winning hearts and minds with the locals. Because the NFL series as a whole has actually been pretty good. It's had more positive than negative reviews from experts and pundits. Wembley's not a great stadium, I'm going to say that. Wembley's in a bad location. It's not a great stadium. The games at Twickenham went really well when they were hosted there a few years ago. Obviously, White Hart Lane, when it is finished, if it ever gets finished, will host some games as well. So the NFL London series is growing. However, there is a concern for me. And the concern is what happened last night. How often does that happen with NFL players? Because to have 4 players the night before a game arrested for drinking antics, and I'm going to call it drinking antics because, they realised how much they'd spent. One of them thought it was a bright idea to do a runner. They all got caught. I wouldn't be surprised, if this is more widespread within the sport, not just at Jacksonville. But it highlights the classlessness of Jacksonville and why today I don't want them to win. I'd rather they got punished on the field and didn't win. That would be the ultimate response by their opposition. And the NFL itself should be concerned about what happened last night with players going out the night before a game and getting into this kind of trouble. It's not a good image the NFL wants to have. This is a PR nightmare in that kind of sense, and it's not a way to win hearts and minds. If the NFL is serious long term about investing in the game in Europe again, and especially the UK, this is not how you win hearts and minds. Zahid Khan didn't win hearts and minds with his proposed purchase of Wembley. And because he owns an NFL team, this team involved Jacksonville, that's damaged the relationship somewhat between some in this country that are sports fans and the NFL. So we'll have to see how Jacksonville deal with this. We have to see how the NFL deal with this. But I think the ultimate response to this would be Jacksonville losing, and losing badly. I think that would be the best outcome. It'll basically be the ultimate, hey, you disrespected us, we've hammered you. I forget who they're playing, but I do hope they do get taught a lesson on the field, because it's disrespectful to their opponents. It's disrespectful to the fan base, and it doesn't win hearts and minds. But that's my personal view on it. I think they were lucky not to actually be fully charged, even if they had decided to pay. Just for being charged for being rollies, to be honest. I think there should be a criminal code for being an idiot. Actually being charged for being an idiot, because that is just completely smacks of elitism, arrogance and disrespect. The best way to win hearts and minds, if you want to try and sell a sport, be humble, be respectful, be polite. They have done exactly the opposite, and I hope they lose today, because it would be the best punishment they could receive. Thank you very much for watching. Clearly, Jacksonville have damaged their brand a little bit last night. The players haven't been named, not that anyone would really know who they are, because it's Jacksonville. But there we go. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, place your comments below, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.